as y'all see, I just got out the shower. So I don't really know how to explain this, but I guess tonight I'm gonna be on the radio. No, yeah, I'm gonna be on the radio. It's a radio. Like, I'm still taking it in because I always wanted to do something like this. So I'm gonna be vlogging it. I'm not vlogging it, but I'm gonna let y'all see little, you know, me doing my thing and everything. Honestly, I really don't know where this night is gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I don't know what y'all about to see. This was random. Like, you know, the random things are the best things to do because it's like God just be sending you blessings after blessings after blessings. But at the same time, I'm a little nervous because it's live, y'all. It's gonna be live. And I'm gonna be nervous because I never did anything live before. So that's a little nerve-wracking. But other than that, I think I'm gonna have fun because I'm gonna have some liquid courage. And you know, it's gonna be some, you know, it's gonna be blunt stare and everything. So it's like at the end of the day, I'm gonna be good, but I'm just taking it in. So right now I'm getting ready. I can see I'm like, I just got out the shower. I put the same bra back on. It's a sport bra, you know. And then yeah, I'm just getting ready now. I'm waiting for Rashad to come pick me up. He's on his way right now. And we just gonna see where the night takes us because, and yeah, I'm editing this girl talk video right now too. So y'all better go watch that girl talk video because I've been meaning to give y'all a girl talk video, but my life just been, literally, my face is literally my life. So it's like, I'm really trying to come to a point where I sit and do all the videos I gotta do, edit them, and post them. And I'm doing vloggers. So y'all better just wait on it. If I don't do it, just know I lied. But I'm trying to do it. I'm really trying to do it this year because when am I gonna start? Like really. So it's like I can't keep saying, oh, because I don't have kids, blah, blah, blah. It's like just start already. Like who cares? But yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all in the next clip. I won't talk too long and we just gonna see what tonight takes us. Yay. Okay, y'all, I'm dressed. I'm not wearing this jacket outside. I just have it on because it's cute. I have another coat to put on because it's brick outside. It's supposed to look cute. But I look regular. I got jeans on and this true money shirt. True dollar sign, whatever. Yeah, so we about to see where tonight takes us because I have no idea what we're about to do. Look at this, y'all. The best view comes after the hardest part. That's my mood right now. But yeah, so I'm just waiting. I should be out of his house in another 10 minutes or so. So until then, I'm gonna just see y'all when I see y'all. And actually, I'm gonna finish editing this girl talk video since I'm not doing anything.
Paving this shit crank.
Hitman Skills. This is DJ Hitman Skills.
Hey, that shit sound fire.
Oh, the effects?
No, this is a dope setup.
Do it sober?
It's changing.
Yeah, sober.
What's the Instagram?
Vibes Zone. Everything is Vibes Zone.
Yeah, I'm about to go right now and follow it.
Vibes Zone Radio, Vibes Zone, just everything is Vibes Zone, straight Vibes Zone. So what? Wait, you still here?
You can hear me now?
I still know.
You can hear me?
Talk.
Hello?
Your mic is not on.
How you turn it on?
There's a little button. Look, look, watch.
Hello?
Oh. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Hello? Hello?
You turned it off?
Yeah, it's down.
Oh, I gotta be up.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, now you
Yeah,
can
now I
hear.
can myself.
Now you
Wait.
turn it off.
What do I press?
The button.
This right here?
Up. Put your fingers up more. Put your fingers up more. Up more. It's an inch away. Right there.
Oh,
Push it up.
okay.
There you go. Your mic is on.
It's on. How do I put it down? Like, I don't want to
just
break it.
No, it's not gonna break. Just tilt it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you can do that too.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, so it's just like this.
This is good.
You just gotta get comfortable with hearing yourself.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright.
You gotta get comfortable hearing yourself though.
Yeah, I hear myself. I hear myself.
That would be the weird part.
Yeah, it is.
People don't get comfortable hearing their own self when they talk.
Me too. And I do that. I don't like hearing my voice.
You see? You can't be like that. You gotta be able to hear yourself talking. You see? But the only good thing is while we talking, there will always be music playing. Just like I was playing right now, low in the back.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, there will always be something like this in the back playing while we talking. So, just in case there's a silent moment, it's not really silent. You feel me? Alright. Now look, you see, y'all hearing that? That's one thing I want to show y'all. Y'all hearing that noise? So the mic do pick up any little noise.
So don't move too much.
Yeah, like if you like bang that, like you see?
So that was by accident.
You see?
But yeah.
Bang what? The mic?
Yeah.
No,
like the side.
Just hit the stand.
You don't hear that?
Yeah.
I just heard a big boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, you hear everything.
I hear that.
So
I hear that.
yeah, when the mic is on and we're live, you gotta be very, very careful and sensitive on what you touch, what you do, because any little thing will sound off, and everybody will hear it. Like if you open that door, that's why that door is always locked while we talk. Because if you open that door, you hear the door.
You're gonna hear the wind and everything.
Yeah, like you feel me?
This is good.
Your phone gotta be on silent or vibrate. We prefer silent because you do hear the.
My phone on silent.
You feel me? So, yeah, if it was a real show, my phone wouldn't be on. A real silent. Definitely.
I don't even like having it in my lap because I'm be distracted.
Well, I mean, while we playing music, you could do whatever you want because it's just whoever's DJing gotta pay attention. But while we talking, while we talking, definitely we try to put away all the phones. What else rules? Oh, well, I mean, it's simple rules other than that. You know, one person talk at a time. We try not to agree on everything. So, like, perfectly something real quick. Talk about that gun law. So, what you wanted to say about the gun law?
Even when I'm talking about anything,
you gotta pay attention too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Now you hear me.
You can hear your own self, right?
Hello? Yeah.
Can you hear your own self?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you can hear yourself, we can hear you. If you cannot hear yourself, we cannot hear you.
Alright. I got you. Now, alright. So you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright. So what I was saying is like, if I'm in anything, I always put myself in both shoes as what I would do. Like when you say don't agree with everything, I always put myself in both shoes. Even in life, what I do, I always put myself in both shoes. And what would I do in that predicament?
Now, alright, this is what I mean by agree with everything. So, you said you wanted to talk about the gun laws, on why you think we should have gun laws in New York. Right? So now, if you think we should have gun laws in New York, just to make it an interesting conversation.
I could disagree, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because I'm like in the middle. I don't know. Because some people, they don't know how to act.
So you see, so now she would be the neutral ground.
You know?
You feel me? But if all of us agree on one topic,
it's gonna be boring.
Yeah. Feel me? They
Not boring, but like people want to hear different sides and stuff, right?
Yes. And believe you?
No, I was entangling it from the wire. There's another wire. I had this shit. Okay, now you're hearing me, right?
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
So on the gun law, I mean, I don't think we should have guns in New York.
Yeah, me either. Especially people in the Bronx or Harlem and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's different.
Have you ever lived in the state with gun laws?
Yes, sir.
For more than a year?
Tennessee.
I mean, I get it.
Alright.
I get it for protection.
You know when somebody got it on them. Like you see the white people with it on them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody friendly, nobody act up.
Mm-hmm.
because you know you got it on them. You're not gonna act up because you know you got it on them. Even if you have a little argument, anything, people like I seen it happen. Like people would back out,
That's a fact.
and they'd be like, yeah, and they'd be like, alright.
All
And they wouldn't blow, you feel me? They would just back out.
Okay, now you're going to back out and not blow. Now let's say we make that law legal in New York. And now there will be self-defense.
Yeah.
You pull your gun on me and don't blow, I am blowing
Niggas
the first
gonna be-
chance.
Now, you just broke that self-defense law. Now you gotta be intelligent on what self-defense is.
Exactly.
But listen, your life was not in danger.
Yes, you pointed a gun at my
Listen,
life.
but your life is not in danger. You don't know that yet.
Pointing at me.
You don't know that yet. I didn't do nothing with it. I didn't shoot you.
Hold on, listen to me. Stop. Do you know in Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can walk up to me and act like you're gonna shoot me, and I can shoot you dead in your head. You don't have a gun, but because you act like you're gonna shoot me, I get away.
You're not getting away with that.
You wanna bet?
The only way you
You wanna
can
bet?
listen.
Mhm.
How self-defense when I took my course for my gun license in Florida, they tell you,
That's what I was gonna tell you. Different states have different laws.
okay,
You know what state you in and what law.
He knew what he was about to say because he said Florida. He said Mass.
that's why I had to make it like. That's why I had to make
So,
it.
Perfect example in Tennessee again. You feel me? You can do so and steal. You can do so and come and rob me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can go home, change your clothes. I go home, have sex with my wife, come back out with my gun, see you, shoot you dead. As long as I call the police, I'm justified.
That's crazy.
Wait.
Nah, that's as long as
You
he's
can
justified,
rob me.
he can do that.
Uh-huh.
You can rob me.
Yeah.
Go home. You change your clothes. I go home, have sex with my wife, get my gun, and come back outside. See you and shoot you dead. And I still get away clean. Scot clean. As long as I stay there and call the police.
Wait, this is in Texas?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
But I also have to call the police when you rob me also.
But what if you told them the robbery happened at another time?
That's what I'm telling you.
It don't matter.
You can rob me. I can go home, have sex, do all type of shit.
And then
Come back outside with my gun and see you. And take your head off.
Nah, I don't know if it worked like that in Florida, but that's
It
crazy.
don't. You want me to tell you one thing I do love about Florida that a lot of people don't know about Florida?
What?
Alright. Do you know your Florida gun laws travel with you everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So even in New York State, you can shoot a nigga in self-defense.
No.
What?
It don't count
asking
for.
you, listen to me.
It don't count.
Listen
for
to me,
these
sir.
states.
Listen to me, sir. I'm not asking you. I am telling you. It's two different. You can shoot a nigga in New York once you're a resident of Florida in self-defense. And fucking Florida will send the top paid lawyers to come fight your shit.
What?
Look it up.
Yeah, because they don't want to lose that gun case.
And look it up.
Okay, alright, I understand where you're going with this one.
And look it up. They don't play that.
You're still getting charged for that gun, though. You're gonna get charged for the gun. No, you have to fight that case.
No, yeah.
That's why they send the lawyers to fight the case.
Yeah, but you're gonna win it.
But you still gotta fight the case. That's the
Yeah.
I
point.
mean, yeah, you gotta go
Of
through
course.
that.
You
Yeah.
still gotta fight the case. That's the point.
Of course. You ain't going home the same day.
But I was piggybacking on what self-defense is. If you really like how to catch a self-defense charge, most likely your life have to be in danger. And when your life is in danger, you cannot like say like, all right, he shot at you or he came at you, and you shot him 7 times, reloaded and shot him another 7 times. That's not that's excessive.
Not in Florida. Not in Tennessee.
It's excessive. No, that's excessive.
Not in Tennessee.
They tell you like that's excessive. All right.
You can shoot until the police come.
I'm weird.
They said at least if you unload the clip, all right, you can unload the clip and that's it. Or you don't aim for lethal areas. But if you're in distress, it don't matter where you aim.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just like with the
That's Florida though.
wait, repeat that? You said if you're in distress, what?
if you're in distress and
It
like
don't matter where you aim.
like it don't matter where you aim. You could say like you was in distress, so you didn't really see where you aim. But if you and they most likely have cameras everywhere watching what's going on.
That's and another example. Why I don't think New York should have gun laws. Perfect example. Look at Florida. What's the young guy named Fulio? The rapper?
Who?
Fulio? Y'all don't know Fulio?
You talking about
Sometimes he's a different person.
Surprised you know him.
Who want smoke? Go meet
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Who want
yeah,
smoke?
yeah. I know who you're talking about. Alright, yeah. I know
The
who you're
old
talking about.
song? The old song?
I know who you're talking about. You know
The song
that
from back in the day?
It's like, and
You from Florida?
They used to have
Yeah.
white chick songs,
Yeah.
shit thingy, and they mixed
They
it
from
with
Flo-
some, and they was adding
No, they
mash, bro. They was just talking.
No, they
crazy.
not.
They from Florida. They,
You're not
What?
telling me they're not from Florida.
they some Florida niggas.
Listen, I'm out of tune. I'm getting older.
They look like Florida niggas.
Look
too.
up Fulio, When I See You. He did the remix.
That's from they from Florida.
And
they was
then I
from
think
Brooklyn.
Young, what's his name? Young
Young
Ace. Yeah, he's on that song
Young
too.
Ace is on that song,
Mhm.
but they got beef. Young Ace and Fulio.
Okay, no, you know why I'm
And
saying
they-
the Brooklyn because
I don't
I
know.
listen
They
to the
just have-
Brooklyn one.
Yeah.
I don't listen to that
Young
one.
Ace and Fulio don't got a song together.
Oh, okay.
I,
They
li-
got beef.
I listen to the Brooklyn version, the ones from the people who did it out here.
Yeah,
I didn't know he started that.
yeah, they started it.
Okay.
Young Ace, Who I Smoke was the first song.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay, see, I didn't even know that.
And then after that, Fulio did.
I think it's
Fulio
the-
did Who I Smoke also on the same track.
You see, it's the 26 AR and Rocco Baller,
Oh, that's
and Rocco Bolin and Nico Suave. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the Brooklyn.
that's the one I know.
But yeah, you feel me? Somebody let off 100 shots at Fulio the other day.
In Florida,
Yeah,
cause they beefing, man.
yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation.
But how the hell you miss
That's a whole nother conversation.
You should have stopped at 90. Something. That nigga said 90.
But that has nothing to do with gun laws. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. No, it don't.
Yes.
Because if you know how to act with your gun, with your Second
Bro, that has
Amendment,
everything to
you
do
shouldn't
with
be
gun
doing
laws.
that. You know, it's not. And it's with
Let me tell you.
all
what
starts
happened.
with everybody. It got to start with everybody. It's what you're allowing people to have.
Let me tell you what have everything to do with gun laws. Because in New York, right, where there's no fucking gun laws, you think a nigga could let off 100 shots?
Hell no.
After 3 shots, he gotta start running.
Yeah.
Like he got shot.
That's the
Can't do
city.
that shit.
Okay then.
What city caliber in New York that has gun laws? Atlanta, right?
Atlanta.
Atlanta got gun laws, but it's very, it's weird. It's like that's
Right, but that's like a city with gun laws.
like Nashville,
Philly,
yeah,
Philly.
yeah.
It could work.
But Philly's also different. Philly, you gotta have a permit. Let's use Nashville, because Nashville you don't need nothing. You need a driver license to have a gun in Tennessee. Just to let y'all know.
See, that's like the states. This is like
You just need a driver's license.
What?
so. Does Florida.
That's it.
Well, I could have been got one.
You get your driver's license and you go into Walmart. You go into any gun store. You give them your driver's license. They put that driver's license number down on your gun, and that's your gun.
That's weird. I'm not gonna hold you. They need to do
That
more
is
than
good.
that.
No, well, I mean,
I don't know. Some people. I feel like some people.
Mhm.
They gotta get checked before they get a gun.
all right. So,
Depends.
yeah, I mean, yeah, they do their little quick background check once
Yeah,
you're not a
background
felon.
check.
But it's like this. It's on some time where it's like, all right, the way how the mayor looked at it is, everybody honestly is walking around shooting everybody. Let's just be honest. So he's like, you know what? Let the regular people, the civilians, get guns too. So that way, if they see somebody doing something bad, they can stop them.
Okay, so what I see here I'm looking at different gun laws and how they got it set up.
Mm-hmm.
Some states take background checks
Yeah.
on private guns, so you could have it in New York, but it'll be like
Can I have it?
it'll be just make it not difficult to get, but you gotta be a clean, decent citizen.
Nah,
You gotta take a moral test. You gotta see if the person right in their head.
To get a gun in New York, you gotta do all of that, and you also have to own a business that makes more than, I think it's 10,000 a day.
I'm about to look in New York right now.
Yeah.
I know you have-
requirements.
I know you have the thing. Somebody in my family, they like if you're a CO, you gotta own a gun.
Yeah, if you
Like my sister,
Yeah,
she's strapped.
yeah, seal, yeah. Seal's good.
She's strapped. She be ready to blow it. She be ready to blow.
Yeah, seal's good.
You see that white truck? Don't fuck with that white truck, man. She ready to blow.
Seal's allowed to.
And those be the same ones. They be the COs, the police officers that be killing their loved ones in their houses because they have guns. It's another bad thing with the gun law.
That's a different story.
But that's another thing that be happening with gun laws. They
So
be,
now you fighting on my side now, though.
Yeah, exactly. You being a hypocrite.
Now you making my side look better now.
Because you giving good reasons right now.
Well, we shouldn't have guns.
but these things happen and you cannot prevent it from happening. So might as well bring guns to New York so I can defend myself when they trying to rob me for my gold
Yeah,
chain.
but that's what I'm saying. If we give you a gun, we gotta give everybody a gun.
Mm-hmm.
But let me
'Cause if
defend
you want a
myself.
gun, I need a gun.
So what if I have to defend myself from? What am I supposed to do if I'm being robbed
In New York?
in New York?
You
For my,
gonna get robbed,
Or
lose
fight.
all your money.
but the
get
police
shot,
is not
and
gonna
then-
help me. The police is not gonna help me.
That's a fact.
They're not gonna help me.
Take a
So
shot.
we need gun laws in New York.
And like I said, if we give you a gun, we gotta give everybody a gun.
And everybody will know how to act.
You can't say that.
I don't feel like guns make
If
people
some people treasure things. If you treasure something, like some people like I don't know. Some people is weird. Like you will see somebody like you step on somebody's shoe and you be like you argue with him and then he show you his gun and you show him his gun and y'all both think like, do y'all want to lose y'all life today? And they be like, alright, bro. It happens. It happens. You can't. It happens.
Alright, so
Some
now-
people look at their gun like protection. Like they got.
That's what I'm saying. And they would show you like I'm protect, and like they would just back off the situation.
Let me ask you a question.
It's a
right?
symbol too, I think.
Let me ask you a question. You pull out your gun on me, right? And I know I got a quick draw.
That is a flash. I'm gonna say pull out. It's a flash. Like you flash a nigga like yo, bro.
That's disrespectful.
Oh, so my point is
That
that.
is-
Fix your attitude. You know how niggas be like, fix your attitude.
And then I'm gonna flash you my gun.
Exactly.
I'm like,
And
oh
that's-
shit.
And then what you gonna do? You're gonna back
I'm like,
out, right?
alright, bro. And I'm be like, I'm gonna see your movements. I'm like, alright, bro. And you gonna be like, alright, bro. And I'm gonna walk the fuck off.
It's not. It's not.
Listen, only if you physically harm me and I see you do some crazy shit, I'm doing some crazy shit too. I'm moving over how you move.
I mean, you already got there, so what the fuck?
You don't gotta finish it.
Nah, but some niggas don't even. I don't know. They don't move like that.
They do.
That's like saying you taking your gun, you putting bullets on the corner and going and warn the gang members you got beef with.
Nah, gang members don't move like that. I'm talking about regular civilians that walk around with guns for protection.
But regular civilians wouldn't do that though. They will only do that if they feel like they harm or some shit. Or like they're in danger.
Like,
They wouldn't just like
Yeah.
no, not for no reason. I'm saying like if you like if you
Step
bump
on
him, if you
niggas
bump
always
them,
say niggas step on
or
your
if you
niggas.
do some disrespectful thing, like if you bump somebody or you do something disrespectful or road rage or any little stupid little thing that will cause transgression to another
Yeah, I
person.
can see the road rage thing.
Yeah, road rage. Like I seen it happen in road rage before.
Yeah.
Like
But-
people always back people down.
I can understand that part, yeah.
So now my perfect example, you back me down the road. Feel me? I'm like, oh, you got it, buddy. And now you think you all sweet. You feel me watching me. I'm looking for my gun. That perfect example. You seen the nigga who was on live and he was counting his money. And he like, I got money. And some nigga just poke his head in the window, stuck a gun in his face. Was like, give me everything.
What?
Nigga gave up everything. He like, you got it, big homie. You got it. Man, as soon as
I believe that was the state. He had gun laws and he got caught like
because he had to get up out of there after.
Yeah, he got caught
As
like
soon as the nigga turned to try to like come out the nigga car, the nigga hit him with a shotgun. Where the fuck he had his shotgun? On the side of him.
Wait. The dude in the car had the shotgun
On the side of him.
The one
and
that
shot
got
the
robbed?
dude
And
that.
shot the robber.
Oh yeah, he wasn't lacking then. He just
You feel me? But that's my point.
But look, you see how he defended himself.
Mhm.
He's not going to jail for that. In New York,
because
he's going to jail for that.
He had to get up out of there.
In New York, he's going to jail for that. For the body and the gun.
He had to get up out of there. Like, alright, Florida, what I love about Florida, you could be a convicted felon and shoot a nigga dead. Once it's justifiable, you just go to jail for the gun.
Yeah. Another thing about Florida too, if you're riding around with a gun, if you don't have your gun license, you could keep a gun inside your glove compartment or your truck with the clip detached.
And it gotta be in two different places.
Yeah.
Can do that. You can also do that in a house in New York.
So say if you get pulled over, yeah, you
do
can.
that in a house in New York.
If you don't have a gun license,
If you don't have a gun.
they just gotta be
In
far
your pocket,
apart.
too. You just gotta, no, it don't gotta be far apart. The gun can be in the dresser.
So
and the bullets could be under your mattress.
let me tell you how weird it is in Florida.
And
So
it's a misdemeanor if they do find it.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you ride in Florida with your gun and you don't have a gun license and it's detached in your glove compartment on your trunk, and you have a 3.5 and they pull you over, and you're getting arrested for the weed, and when you come out, when you bond out or whatever, they give you back your gun, and you're going on your way.
Yeah, no bullets though. You don't get bullets back.
You don't get bullets back,
I don't know why.
but you getting in trouble for weed faster than a gun in Florida,
Tennessee too.
as long as it's not a dirty
You get the
gun.
gun back, but you can't keep the bullets?
Yeah, no dirty guns.
Oh, weird.
The police don't give no bullets back.
Oh.
You gotta go buy new bullets.
No, that's different.
I'm so serious. The only time they give you a bullet back is like if they take your gun and they just checked it in the streets. But once they confiscate your gun from you and you gotta go back to the precinct or you gotta go somewhere to get your gun back, you don't get back bullets.
I seen these 3 kids get pulled over. They had like they had like 3 crazy guns in the car, and they had weed. It was 3 of them. He let 2 of them go and took 1 kid for the weed and gave them back all their guns on cops. I was like, yo,
Gave them back all their guns.
yeah, they was good guns. They was legal guns. They was allowed in the car.
That's how you do it, though. That's how you're supposed to do it.
But you just gotta know how to act.
Like in Tennessee, you have a gun on you. As soon as the police pull you over, if you be like, officer, I got a gun. The gun is under the seat, the gun is in my waistline, is in wherever. They just take the gun out, finish doing what they're doing, and give you back your gun.
But like you said, in New York, you could also lose your rights to own a gun.
Yeah.
So in other states, you lose your rights to own a gun. The same way in New York, you can lose your rights to own a gun. It reverts all back.
Right. In New York, you don't have the right to own a gun.
No, I'm saying like if the gun law in New York and somebody do something crazy, you lose the right for it.
Oh, so you're saying they should do that if they...
No, it happens like in Florida. If you're a felon or anything, you lose the right to own a gun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you think they should do that in New York?
Oh.
It should be even not as high as a felon. It should be lower.
What?
Like if you do something like I don't know, like it gotta be like a moral code.
Alright, so do you know, like perfect example, right? Do you know if anybody put a restraining order against you, you cannot own a gun?
In other states?
In any state. That's a federal law.
Really?
It's a federal law.
So what if you already have it and somebody put it on you?
You gotta turn your gun in. You gotta turn your gun in, else you get charged with a felony.
What?
Yeah. You get your gun back after the restraining order is over. But during the restraining order process, you're not allowed to carry a gun. You're not allowed to own a gun.
Oh, until it's over.
Until it's over. Once the restraining order is over and everything is back to normal, you're allowed to get back your gun. But other than that, you're gonna hold it for you.
So what you think about that case that just happened?
The Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yeah. Did you see the video?
Yeah. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. I mean, I definitely think he should have went to jail. But all honest fairness, I just think he should have went to jail because he was a racist dickhead. I'm gonna be honest. But all honesty.
He killed 2 white people.
Yeah, but you hear all the shit he was talking about the black people?
But he killed 2 white people.
Mm-hmm. That 2 white people that were standing up for who?
Black people.
I understand that, but he killed 2 white people.
Yes. But those was the white people standing up for black people. So at heart, they're black.
But black people also win self-defense cases too.
Yeah, perfect example.
Now, if you fight his self-defense case, you're fighting all these other black people's self-defense cases too. You think about it.
But that's what I said.
He
I
did-
think he should have just went to jail for being a racist dickhead.
They at least sometimes.
He wasn't there for no racist thing. He was there as a job to protect a business. That's another reason why he didn't go to jail neither, because he did not break no laws. He did not break one law. He was there on a job for a business with other people to stop rioters and looters. If you did a protest, you shouldn't be there pressing people working.
He cannot have been on a job.
No, that's what he really was. He was on the job.
He cannot have been on a job because he had just turned 17. Cannot get hired to work with a firearm until you're 21. So
What state?
that's a federal. It's different between federal and state laws. Just like I told you with that thing just now, the order protection.
Yeah.
It's federal laws and the state laws.
But why did they drop that charge? That's what they gotta understand.
Because
So that's the charge,
Because the fact that
the weapon charge, okay?
because the fact that there's a loophole in it. The loophole that states that, you feel me, is a firearm is really the handgun. When they say firearm and you gotta be 21, it gotta be a handgun. That was a long rifle.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But you see, your argument saying like he was a racist asshole, he should have been arrested because he should have never had the gun doing that job.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that fucking loophole that saved him.
That saved him. Yeah.
It wasn't even like it was his lawyers that saved him.
Well, I mean, the lawyers know the loophole.
Yeah, so it was his lawyers that saved him. Get good lawyers. It's crazy.
So, like, he couldn't been working. Like, it was like a voluntary thing, and that's what really set it off for him. But at the end of the day, when the nigga hit him in the face with the skateboard, that gave him all of it.
I used to skateboard, and that was my personal weapon. And I wouldn't want to be hit with a skateboard.
That gave him all the rights. Once he got hit with that skateboard,
and that's self-defense laws.
yeah.
But self-defense be iffy because some cases don't be looking like self-defense depending on the situation.
When you in the video, he was backing away from the danger.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine if when you watch the video, you're gonna see people rushing him, and he's backing away from the danger. And then when the first shots he did, he was on the floor. His back was on the floor, and people were still rushing him. I think he got on the floor because he got hit with the skateboard.
Yeah, so I mean,
So like, so Skills, are you gonna rush somebody who has a gun of that caliber?
definitely not.
That don't make no sense.
No sense.
Make no sense at all. Doesn't make sense.
That's another thing. Like, people fighting that case so hard. It taking away the rights from other people that win self-defense cases. A lot of black people that won self-defense cases, and in the same situation I was talking about, they probably bumped somebody or had a fucking road rage incidents and shot the person because they fucking was arguing and won.
I forgot the guy's name, but there's a guy in Florida. I remember he came out of Florida because Florida I was stuck on Florida with that self-defense. I was standing your ground. But whatever happened, his girlfriend was outside and she started arguing with the guy over a parking spot.
Wait. Oh, the park. Okay, I got another one for you after this.
And the guy said whatever, and she was like, I got my man to beat you up, The guy got all aggressive. Same time, the dude, he looks out the store and he sees it happening. So he see the guy approaching his car with his wife in his car. He got his 10-year-old son with him. He runs out the store and he tried to stop the guy from approaching his wife in the car. He pushed the guy. The guy shoot him dead.
I heard about this.
The guy beat the case. He killed him dead in front of his 10-year-old son.
What the fuck? Nah, hold up.
The guy beat the case. Why? Because the fact that that's standing the ground, he pushed him from where he was standing. He moved him from the ground. Do you know what I mean, yo? If I hold your hand and I pull you an inch away from where you're standing. Do you know I can be charged with kidnapping?
That's some shit.
What the fuck? Nah, I
That's
didn't know
some-
that.
that's some
What
shit.
the fuck?
That's
I'm
some
laughing
shit.
about that. I didn't know that.
All right, another thing. Let's say I'm driving in the car with you, right? And I'm the driver, and you're the passenger, and you're like, "Let me out here," and I do not let you
Facts.
out.
That's kidnapping.
Do you know that's kidnapping?
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, why you not letting me out?
Yeah, I know that.
Like,
Do you know there's a guy right now in a New York jail doing 25 to life for that? Because him and his ex-shorty got into an argument. They had broken up before.
so a relationship, you could be in a relationship. I think it's like, in my head, I picture like an Uber driver or some shit. Like a random person, and I'm like, let me out.
I could be
shit.
dropping you home tonight, and you like, let me out right here. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna drop you off over there. And that's kidnapping.
What the fuck?
Nah. Don't gotta be an Uber driver, it could be anybody.
So my mind went to straight to Uber driver or something.
The guy was dating the girl and she broke up with him. And then they was just trying to talk it out. And they got in the car and they were supposed to be going for a ride just to talk. And she got upset and she's like, let me out. And he said no. And she started recording it.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's when you record, you got proof.
And what? When she finally got out, and she went to the police for that. Next day, he was arrested for kidnapping in the 3rd degree.
That's crazy.
3rd degree though? Like what?
Because he
And
didn't do no, he didn't cause no harm. He didn't do 3rd degree is the lowest.
Yeah, it's like the minor
Yeah.
shit.
But it's still
But it's still something, because it's like you gotta
25 to
explain
life.
why the fuck you got that shit.
Yeah.
And it's over some dumb shit.
And over my ex wanna be like, let's just be honest.
What the fuck?
You feel me? But that's how that shit is. But yeah.
No, that's crazy. Did you ever seen that story with the old man? He was arguing with the couple that lived across the street from him, and then he came with the shotgun and killed both of them.
Why both of them? Where y'all be finding these stories?
He went to jail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he was stupid. That was no.
They were just arguing. It was no.
What they was arguing about?
I think it was like a parking spot or some
No.
shit. It was something dumb.
I think a dog or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it could have been a parking spot or a dog. Something
It
real
was
dumb.
it was something it wasn't worth for.
No,
Mhm.
that's past.
Like he didn't like the reason he lost that case. Like the person he killed one person in the street, and like it was no harm to him. They wasn't fighting or nothing. The other person was unarmed. He didn't push him or do nothing. He just got tight, went back in his house, got the gun and shot him, and then he went in the house
I got a bigger gun.
and went back over to his house and went in the house to kill the wife.
What? That's man scary. What? People are just crazy. That's crazy.
So, I mean, you want that in New York?
It happened.
No.
It's just
But
like
then you want gun laws and shit.
it's
but
just
people
like
don't
death.
have that.
It's inevitable.
That's a fact, but guess what? You don't see niggas walking around every day testing it.
What you mean?
You know, alright, so yes, we know someday everybody gotta die.
Mhm.
But you don't see me trying to figure out, let me see if today's gonna be my day.
Yeah, like, I get what you're saying.
You don't see me going to play on the fucking train tracks. So like, no. You feel me? So you putting guns out here, that's what you're doing. You're playing on the third wheel. It's not if, but it's when it's gonna happen.
Alright, they put gun laws in New York. This is how it's gonna be. You gotta have your high school diploma. You gotta have your
What?
driver's license.
Doesn't matter though.
You gotta.
That doesn't matter, cause look, okay, so niggas got girlfriends, right? Like if y'all arguing or something, I'm thinking this is what I'm thinking in my head. This is the scenario I'm thinking. So if you and your boyfriend arguing whatever, right? And shit is heated. What if both of y'all got guns or whatever? Like like shit like that be happening.
You
I don't know.
know who
People
Anne
are
Marie is?
weird.
You know who Anne Marie is?
Yeah. Now, I
You
don't
know what she did?
Because I'm thinking about me.
You know-
Like, if I feel like I'm in danger and I got a gun, that's the first thing I'm going to is my gun.
Do you know who Anne Marie is?
Anne Marie?
Yeah, you know who that is?
Nah, what's your Anne Marie?
I think
I'm thinking
She's a
of-
rapper. She's a rapper slash singer.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Okay.
You know what she did?
What she did?
You don't know what she did?
What she did?
You don't even know.
What she did? She killed her boyfriend?
Yeah, she bodied him.
I don't think she did.
What
Bro.
he did?
I
What,
don't think she did.
Bodied
what he
him.
did to her?
They was arguing and she bodied him. It's probably by accident.
No, shit don't be by
But she
accident. Because you
bodied
know where
him.
your shit is at, so you go pick it up and you do what you gotta do.
Nah, listen, they was arguing. There's a gun in the house.
And she went to
Nigga, I
go
will
pick shit
shoot
up.
you.
And he probably...
You seen the episode of You where they shot each other? In the season 3, they shot each other with the gun because they was arguing in the box. When they gave him the gun, oh hell, what
I feel like
happened?
the only time you should really have a gun in your house is when you're like, you're not, I don't know, I honestly don't know, but I feel like you should at least have it to protect your family, your wife, your kids or something. That should be like a reasonable like thing.
If you
to do.
pull,
But if you have it just to have it and like, you know, just to have it
If-
and just do crazy shit, it don't make sense.
if you pull a gun on your loved one, you need help. You should be going to a mental institution.
Hold on, what about, I don't know if y'all seen the video with the father and the son shooting at each other.
Yeah, I seen that video. I seen that video.
I missed all these videos.
I seen that video.
I'm talking about, you see the son running out the house.